We are back with Gillian Edwards. I'm Ted Huntington. I'm a marketing consultant for the Rocky Mountain School of Animal Acupressure and Massage. It's a handful. We'll just call it RMSAAM. So welcome, Gillian. It's a pleasure having you. Let's start by talking a little bit about your background, your career, what led you up to teaching at RMSAAM.
Oh, thank you, Ted. Yes. So my background is marketing and operations, and I've been in various industries from utilities, tourism. I worked for the United Nations for a while, and then here in the States, I worked for Fortune 500 financial companies. And then I realized that my passion and my calling was working with small animals. So I've been doing energy work and communications for about 10 years, and I'm a published author and an international bestseller for the animal communication piece of it. And I've been working with massage for 5 years. And for that, I do networking events, pop-up clinics, Zoom calls, seminars and stuff like that, just to build awareness and education around the fact that there is animal massage available now.
And what made you start teaching for RMSAAM?
Well, it's kind of, so I've come full circle really, because when I was looking to do massage, I did a lot of research. I came across the Rocky Mountain School of Animal Acupressure and Massage. It's international, it's accredited, it's very well recognized. And for my lifestyle and my traveling, I wanted some credentials that would be transferable to wherever I went. And so that's the background of it. But the staff, I think, was the closing aspect for me, because they were so knowledgeable and so patient, because I hadn't heard of massage. I had an awful lot of questions. And so I just sort of, well, here I am today. So they did their job. But now I'm finding that I want to pay it back. You know, everybody was so helpful to me when I started that I'd like to be able to help students, graduates, and the alumni get up and running as well for themselves. And I can't reach every dog personally. You know, we all want to save every life that we touch. But by teaching, I can sort of reach more animals in that sense and have more advocates out in the world to help these animals. If I personally can't do it, then I can pass on the love.
Of course, that's great. I detect a little accent. Is it New Jersey?
No, it's Brooklyn. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm British. I'm a child of a Royal Air Force officer, so I've lived all over the world, Singapore, you know, obviously Europe. Now I'm here in the States under my own wings, if you will.
And that's one of the great things about RMSAAM. It's really an international organization with instructors and students that come from all over the globe. So. Yes. So you took classes at RMSAAM before you started teaching for them. Which classes did you take, and what kind of stuck out about those classes?
All of them. I was keen. Yeah, I did all the massage classes, and I've done a few of the elective classes as well, because I feel like it's, to me, in my business, it's a holistic approach. It's not just one thing. You have to look at the bigger picture. So the more things that I understand, you know, whether it's, you know, the communication aspect of it or massage aspect of it or the acupressure, it all helps the animal holistically. You know, I'm looking at, you know, the environment of the animal, the nutrition of the animal, all that kind of stuff. So it's, you know, then there's the resources too, because we've all diversified slightly in along our path. So if I do need a nutritionist, I know where to go find one, and have that part as the wellness plan for the animal. If I need a chiropractor, I can go find a chiropractor, you know, because somebody else at the school works closely with a chiropractor. So it's, you know, it's just nice to have all those resources and contacts in my back pocket to build up my team as well.
Well, that's a great point. So it's not just about learning about the animals, it's the network that you're greatly expanding as well.
Yeah, and it's even it's like if I have a client, they're moving out of state, I can go to the directory at the school, and even if I don't know the practitioner or I didn't teach the practitioner, I know that they've got the school credentials behind them and they're trustworthy, and I feel comfortable in telling my client, when you move to this area, look up this person. You know, they'll be able to continue with the work. And same with in-state, you know, if my plate is full, I can find another practitioner sort of, you know, 30, 40 minutes up the road and say, hey, you know, can you help me out here? And just, you know, pass people along. So it's good.
That's great. Can you expand a little bit more on the classes that you teach? and the benefits that those classes offer to the students.
Yeah, so I teach canine massage level 1, which is therapeutic, and I assist and sub for level 2, which is the sports world, and level 3, which is the senior animals. I also teach the business class, Market and Grow Your Business, with my marketing and operations background. That comes in handy to help people with their business plans and discovering who their ideal clients are. And I'm working on animal communications and energy work courses for all animals as well. That'll be next on the agenda.
That's great. You also teach a marketing class.
Yeah, it's a part of the business. Yeah, it's all sort of wrapped up into one big package, because when you first start out with your business and you're a solopreneur, there's not a lot of money. It's all about you can do is to get a business card going, kind of thing. So I learned a lot. I threw a lot of sticky notes on the wall and some of them stuck. So that's basically what I'm teaching to help people. Because once the school has taught you how to do the massage or how to do the acupressure or whatever, it's then what? So my goal is to help people get off the ground and running until such time they've got enough money behind them where they can go and spend lots of money on business coaches, life coaches, accountability partners and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it's hard to, because you can be the best therapist in the world, but if you don't know how to run a business and nobody knows where you are, that's where you get stuck. So that's why I'm trying to help people to understand, who's your ideal client? Where are you going to go find them? What's your growth plan for your business and so on?
That old saying, build a better mousetrap and the world will lead a path to your door. It isn't always true anymore, because there's so many mousetraps and so many paths, and with the internet and marketing being so different nowadays, it's a lot more difficult for somebody to start a business. You're right.
That's right. Yeah.
You could be the best practitioner in the world, nobody will know about it. So,
yeah. Back in the day, you'd write a letter to the vet, and now it's all about publications and interviews and podcasts, and it's very, very different now.
So what final words would you want to say to a prospective student about why they should take your classes and the other classes at RMSAAM?
Again, for the credibility of the school, the recognition and the certification that you get. And then there's so much more that you can learn. I mean, yes, we talk about massage and acupressure, but there's craniosacral classes, there's fascial classes. I mean, there's continuing education, elective classes. There's a lot you can learn that you can add to your toolbox to differentiate you from the other practitioners across the globe. So you've got that sort of behind you as your skill set, and then, like I say, you've got all the resources. The school is here to support you in your endeavors and advice and stuff like that. So it's a community basically, and we're all here for the love of the animals. That's great. And one last, I see your banner behind you. One last sales pitch for your business. Thank you. Yes. Do you want to learn marketing? I know a little bit about marketing. This is how you do it. It's 4 Paws Holistic Therapy. So I'd look at the holistic approach and where else the animal has been, who else the animal is seeing, how I can help, how I can coordinate things for them and educate the parent, because the parent is part of the wellness team, and unfortunately there's a lot that they don't know. So I'm here to help them along their path and teach them a few things and keep our animals for a longer quality of life, because they're not with us long enough as it is, unfortunately. So that is true. That's what it's all about. Yeah. Well, Gillian Edwards, thank you so much for your time. My pleasure. All right. Have a great day. Yeah, you too, Ted. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you. All right. Bye. I'll give you a much warmer farewell this time. Bye. Bye-bye.